vault of the heavens, planets and suns race toward infinity. Dead worlds and live worlds alike, separated by millions of light years. And yet these members of the galaxy, in this the age of space travel, have become interdependent, each supplying the other with a vital commodity. Apollo, the granary of the galaxy. Artemis, source of meat for all the planets. Hermes, source of metals and minerals. And this is Cygnii. Cygnii, poor relative of the planets, stricken with poverty, producing nothing. Her elements dissipated by a wasteful people for thousands of years. A bitter planet, ruled by a bitter queen.
In all of Cygnii, Your Highness, no longer does anything grow. Not a blade of grass. Nothing.
True, Gumbo. But the hour for Cygnii's return to power and glory has come. It is time to strike.
Then you will place your demands before the Council of the Galaxy?
Yes, Gumbo. That is why I've demanded a special meeting. This time the fools at the council table will meet my demands. They will not dare to refuse.
And at this moment, the Sky Flash, piloted by Flash Gordon, speeds towards a neutral planet where the Council of the Galaxy is soon to meet in solemn session.
Dale, will you do a triangulation on the chart and get us our position?
Right away, Dr. Zarkov. Here you are, Casey. Don't be frowned down. Don't be frowned down. Don't be frowned down.
Casey sounds pretty chipper this trip, Dale.
Sounds pretty silly if you ask me, Flash. Every trip, I swear, we'll get a new mascot.
I know, and every trip he still goes along for the ride.
Don't be right, Flash. Don't be right, Flash.
Have you figured out our position yet, Dale?
Right here, Dr. Zarkov. Just off the planet Athena.
We should be there in a couple of minutes. Back there she is now, dead ahead. Flash, I don't like it. I think we can expect trouble at this particular council meeting. I know we can, Dr. Zarkov. Dale and I did a little undercover work on our last trip around the galaxy. And? We found out that the Queen of Cygnii is brewing some kind of trouble. In the first place, she demanded this special meeting of the council.
And in the second place, her prime minister has been openly boasting that the Queen has a big surprise up her sleeve.
The Queen of Cygnii is a greedy and ambitious woman, Flash. She'll stop at nothing to get what she wants. As Galaxy spokesman, you're in a tight spot, Dr. Zarkov.
Indeed, I'm not.
What I can't understand is how a queen can see her people starve and still live in such luxury.
It's not only that, Dale, but from all over the galaxy, she has brought the top scientific brains, and she is paying them much more than they could hope to earn on their own planets.
Do you know what particular project they're working on, Doctor?
Nobody does. Despite the fact that as head of all galaxy research, I should be informed, she has persistently refused to give me an inkling about the project, or projects.
Have you tried contacting some of the scientists working there? Surely if they're working on something dangerous to the peace of the galaxy, they'd tell you.
Again, Dale, she's got us cut off. Since the scientists arrived there, not a single one has been heard from.
How long has this been going on, Doctor?
Almost 2 years. The contracts were for 2 years, which means that fairly soon the scientists will be returning to their respective planets.
Unless they decide to stay longer.
Or unless it's decided for them.
And that's right. If the scientists haven't finished the work they started for her, whatever it is, she could force them to stay on.
But not legally, Dale. And it would give the GBI an excuse to move in and investigate.
Actually, I think their utility to her is about over. I think she has from them what she wants.
From the demands that she has been making on each planet, and now with this request that is practically a command for a special session of the Galaxy Council, I'm inclined to agree with you, Dr. Zarkov.
What you're both implying is that the scientists are working on something that will give her power over all the planets.
But I cannot believe that these men that she brought there would be part of a plot. They are loyal patriots to their own planets and to the galaxy.
Well, it could be that she broke the project up into so many divisions that no single scientist knew what his particular research was going to be a part of.
That makes sense.
Well, we haven't long to wait to find out if we're right or wrong.
There it is. We just hit the light refraction area. Destination trouble.
Her Royal Highness, Althea, Queen of Cygnii.
Your Highness, gentlemen, be seated.
Your Majesty, the gentlemen of the council have appointed me as their spokesman.
Well, Dr. Zarkov,
We have come to this meeting at your special and urgent request. What is its purpose?
I come to deliver an ultimatum.
An ultimatum?
Too long have we of Cygnii been a third class, a have-not planet. We are proud people, we Cygnians, and we're tired of your charity.
We are doing everything we can to resettle your people on the richer planets, where they will find good lives themselves and their children.
Exactly. And I, as Queen of Cygnii, will stand for it no longer. We are dispersing my people. And every day that passes, I have fewer and fewer subjects to pay me homage.
Then what you are really interested in, Your Majesty, is not the comfort and well-being of your subjects. What you really want is power. Power to rule.
Precisely, Dr. Zarkov, and I intend to have it. I'm a queen, and I intend to be the ruler of the most important planet in the entire galaxy.
Just what is it you expect of us?
I demand that half the resources of every planet within the galaxy be shipped to Cygnii at once.
You must be mad.
Am I? We shall see.
Surely you don't expect us to agree to that?
Then you refuse?
Of course.
So be it. The time is past for words. You seem fit to defy me. Very well. I shall force you to deal with me in another way. Watch.
What happened? Everything's gone negative. I can't breathe. I feel weak. What have you done?
Turn it off. The devilish thing. Turn it off.
What have you done to us? Speak.
Observe what is happening to you. Deprived as you now are of all normal radiation. Look at these plants. They are dependent, as all plant life is, on photosynthesis. No sunlight, no chlorophyll, and death strikes plant life instantly. At the same time, it reduces the chemical content of oxygen to below the minimum required to sustain all human and animal life. Imagine, gentlemen, picture this happening to all your wheat, all your vegetables, your livestock, and every human being on your planet. How long do you think you and your people can last with your energy sapped this way? Now you cannot move. In 10 minutes, if I will it, you will all be dead.
Why does it not affect you?
Because I and every one of my subjects on Cygnii are immune. Only we Cynians can survive. Only we have the antidote.
Turn it off. For the love of heaven. Turn it off.
You have seen what happens. You have tested my power. Now I'm sure you will be ready to meet my demands. And therefore, I shall return your miserable lives to you. Gumbo? This is a trade contract. It includes all my demands. I give you 1 hour, gentlemen. 1 hour to sign this contract. Make your choice. Either bow to me or die.
Dale, as Dr. Zarkov's assistant, you must have an idea of what could have caused that reversal of black to white and white to black.
Dr. Zarkov says it's a ray of some kind that neutralizes the beneficial properties of the sun and eliminates photosynthesis.
What does that do?
That reduces the chemical content of oxygen to a point where life can't be sustained.
Maybe he had some luck figuring its source. We're in the calculating room for 10 minutes working on it. Well, Doctor, find anything?
We think we've got a rough location.
Where's it coming from? Cygnii?
No. It's being operated from a point not far from here. Perhaps on a space island chained to this planet's gravity and moving in an orbit like the moon around Earth.
Then we've got to find this space island and destroy this negative ray installation.
Precisely, and within the hour. Otherwise, the members of the council will have no choice. Either they must die or give in to the Cygnii Queen. Flash, if you've ever had an important assignment, this is it. Take the Sky Flash, seek out that island, and destroy the machine that produces that ray.
Yes, sir.
Use the overdrive on the spaceship. We've got to move fast. Remember, we've got less than an hour. At 5 o'clock sharp, the Queen will demand her answer.
Well, you're coming with us.
I've got to see the council first. I'll meet you with the ship.
Come on, Dale, let's go.
Flash, maybe we'd better turn them over to the chief.
There's no time for that. Let's get to the ship.
Bumbling fools. Flash group must be stopped. I must talk to the pilot of my spaceship and tell him to intercept him.
And this, gentlemen, is all I can tell you. You have any questions?
Yes. What is Earth's position in this matter if you fail to return from this almost impossible mission?
The position of Earth, as you all know, gentlemen, is to work for peace and justice always. Through many years, we of this council have worked together for the good of the entire galaxy. All have benefited because we have learned to deal with each other honestly and fairly. Our mutual purpose has always been to help each other with the many complex problems arising from our close relationship in space. The particular talents and resources of each have been used for the benefit of all. I have no doubt, knowing you all as I do, that you will bring the same high principles to bear on the grave decision that now confronts you. These are solemn words, gentlemen. I must leave you now. But remember, If there is a way to defeat this woman's purpose, Flash Gordon will find it.
You'd better cruise slowly from here in. Locate the source, Doctor? Approximately. I've been figuring out the coordinates. I think I know where the most efficient position for that space island would be.
We figure it's about here, as Dr. Zarkov says, it's the most efficient position. Now, in order to direct the ray in the area we took off from, that island should be somewhere... Strange spaceship, 10:30 o'clock.
He's coming in fast. Better give him a standoff signal.
He's paying no attention to us. He's coming right at us. He's speeding up, coming in faster.
The crazy fool, what's he want, a collision?
Look out!
That was close. That's the Seaman Star. Yes, the cream must have ordered it to get us.
It's coming in for another run.
All right, it's either kill or be killed. Ready on the overdrive, Doctor? Ready. Prepare the tractor guns. Get me a track. Any closer and he would have cut us in half with those tractor beams. When do we make our run? Now. Set, Dale.
On target, Flash. Fire! We got him, Flash, we got him!
Thanks to the overdrive you installed for us, Doctor, we had the speed we needed. Let's get back on course. On course, Dale.
Bimbo,
Yes, Your Majesty.
Flash Gordon is on the way to destroy the negativizer. He will not land on the space island. That's an order.
To hear is to obey, Your Majesty. We'll pin him in the beam of the negativizer. Out, Scanner!
Scanner said on objective, sir.
At voltage.
What's the matter?
Project positive pilot beam. Stand by to negativize.
Pilot beam on objective, sir.
I picked up the space island on the radar indicator. Dead ahead on their beam.
We couldn't ask for a better road guide.
That's a pilot beam. It carries the negativizer element through the ether. We don't have much time before they project the negativizer.
Project negativizer.
How long can we take this, Dr. Zarkov?
Not long. I can feel my strength draining away by the second.
Flash, get us out of that beam or we'll be dead in a matter of minutes.
Space island's within our tractor gun range now. We've got to destroy it before we're destroyed. Dale, get the tractor guns on the target.
On target, Flash. Fire!
It's no good. That negative ray has stripped our guns. We've got to get out of that beam.
Flash, correct your position.
What do you mean we're out of the beam now?
Well, then get back into it. Hurry.
Into the beam? But Doctor...
The beam is the shortest distance to our objective. If we travel straight into it, we'll get to the platform in a minute. But if we come around from the other side, it will take too long. Time is of the essence. It's 4 minutes to 5 now. At 5 o'clock sharp, the Queen of Cygnii presents her ultimatum to the council.
Doctor, that ray weakens us horribly. I don't know if we can stand it.
We've got to try.
You're right, Doctor. Hang on.
Keep that ship in the ray. They can't last more than another minute.
Doctor, this is horrible. I can hardly breathe.
If we only had the Queen's antidote. Can you hold course?
Only for a few seconds. I'm gonna pass out.
How close are we to that space island?
close enough to decelerate and bring the ship in.
Then there's only one thing to do now. Come around behind the platform, out of the beam. Then drop down on the island and see if you can destroy the negativizer yourself. Oh, at last, we're out of the beam. I'll take the controls now, Flash. You and Dale get ready.
They moved out of the ray. Get them back into focus, you fools. Don't lose that ship.
Dr. Zarkov, what about you?
I'll keep the ship going as a blind to cover your actions. Zigzag through the beam to decoy them and keep their attention away from you.
But if they get you into that beam again, you can't last long.
Don't worry about me. Hurry. It's time for the council meeting now.
The ship is out of control. They are all probably dead. Keep him in that beam. We will show up him this time.
Gentlemen, what have you decided? Will you live under my rule, or do you choose death?
We have made our decision, Your Majesty.
Well?
We choose death rather than dishonor.
You fools. You stupid, blind, stubborn fools. You ask for death. Very well. You shall get it. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work?
There's excellent reason why it doesn't work. Flash gone.